Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Nations Cup. We are here in the EU first qualifier. And we've got a whole lot of teams, whole lot of friends for this, but we are going to be getting into map number 1 of Netherlands versus Austria here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. If you're wondering how we got here, this is going to be the, let's see, who won the coin flip? Coin flip was won by the side of Austria, and they got first pick, I believe. The bans from Austria are Sky Temple and Towers of Doom, Braxis Holdout, and Garden of Terror from Netherlands. And Netherlands will take us to Tomb of the Spider Queen, as Austria will have first pick priority. Now, how does Nations Cup work? As we always go through this for anyone that's new, or maybe you're watching this on the YouTube VOD, or you're just watching the Twitch VOD and you're just skipping around. So, the way this works is that this is a best of 3, and the heroes that are picked are banned away in the series, in the best of. We have 3 best of 3s today, so the characters that were picked and played in the previous best of 3 do not affect this one, just for any sort of clarity. So let's say there's a first pick Genji, a first pick Blaze. That means that they can only be played here on Tomb of the Spider Queen, and the future maps in this best of 3, they will no longer be available. So if we get into a map number 3, there will be 20 heroes banned, plus the 6 at the top of the screen by the end, or by the, by the start, end of the draft, however you want to look at it. But that is the explanation, roughly. Hopefully I got that. That'll explain to you well, as we have a Maev Hogger picked up, or excuse me, banned away on the side of Austria. Netherlands going to be banning away the Junkrat and the Sergeant Hammer. Thank you, handsome man. No, thank you, Fafen. Blaze first picked with an Uther Kerrigan on the side of Netherlands. Will they go into Ana? That's something that was often played, and in this sort of combo, this trio, if you will, was the Ana with the Uther Kerrigan. I'm ready for a Game 3 Cho'Gall. Tessidus, you're speaking my language, my friend. Blaze Genji? Do we get an early Genji here grabbed? No, they're gonna go Mephisto and Joanna. Okay. Is there any consideration into Alex Straza? Now, Joanna doesn't always have to go Zealous Glare at level 1. You can go Laws of Hope, which is a regeneration globe talent, and you can heal for, what is it? You heal for 20% of your maximum HP over 5 seconds baseline, and then for every 10 globes you get another 5%, I believe it is. So Alex Strauss is a nice synergy for the side of Austria, and we will actually see the Ana banned away by the members of Netherlands. Interesting. So no nano-boosted Mephisto. I still think you can lean into the Alex Strauss. This is like, this and Infernal Shrines are like the 2 maps where I'd be like, oh, hell yeah, Alex Strauss. Volskaya Foundry definitely can be a consideration for her as well. But we will get our next ban here, and I don't know what they're going to be leaning into on the side of Austria. Nothing. They're just like, they're like, you know what? We are so good. We are so confident. You can have whatever you want. We don't even need to ban away. And this is where you grab your Cho'Gall and assert dominance. That's...
I shall do what
I must. I kind of hope that Austria was hoping for the... Oh shit, it's the Stitches. I'm sorry, it's a last pick Stitches. With the Alex Straza, it works really good for Stitches. Just go that direction. Also, this is a fantastic map for Stitches as well. You can also go Tyrael, too. You can go Tyrael with Ardent Defender.
the wait is over.
I honestly think the Alex Straza was a really good steal by Netherlands. I really do think that Netherlands had a really strong... Wow. Okay. All right. Jaina last pick. Kind of, I don't know. I don't know. We have a Cho'Gall player in the lobby, but sadly no Cho'Gall. Damn. I honestly wasn't expecting Jaina. I really wasn't expecting the Jaina, but either way, let's go ahead and swap on into our casting screen. Let's start a prediction. Which team wins? Tomb of the Spider Queen. We have Netherlands versus Austria. All right, there you go. 2 minutes. You know the dealio.
Hey, listen.
They did need more damage. But just land a hook and win the game, Forehead. This has to be the Cho'Gall's favorite format, max Cho'Gall opportunity. I don't know, man. You're expecting Kael'thas? Honestly, I would agree with you on that. 100%. On the left-hand side, we've got the members of Netherlands. Meat Bicycle on the Alexstrasza. We've got Ucky on the Leoric. We will see Haigao, I think is how you say their name, on the Jaina. Fish to play the Uther. And Mindhawk on the Kerrigan. I feel like I missed them. Have fun, good luck. All right, I don't know why, but my brain did that backwards. On the side of Austria, Musteka on the Mephisto. Frobzy on the Joanna. We've got Cran, I think, on the Uther. El de Chris on the Cassia, and Samu playing the Blaze. I think I got everybody. Sorry about it. I flubbed my way entirely through that, but whatever. Jaina's not even going globes at 1. I honestly feel like this Alexstrasza grab was just like a, hey, you guys got Mephisto Joanna? Let's take Alexstrasza. Well, either way. Uther going to be going Hammer the Lightbringer at level 1, so he's going to be looking for those autos as much as possible. Oisin's renewal for this Leoric, so a little more self-sustainability. He also benefits from regeneration globes. Excuse me. Kael'thas Globe plus they need the wave clear. It's gonna be a rough hook into Joanna versus Blaze. Well, just land the hook onto Cassia, Mephisto, or Deckard. Easy. Just land a better hook. Duh. Welcome to the chat room. Looks like my chat reset on me. Uther helping out with this camp. Also, will get a few extra stacks on his Hammer the Lightbringer from this one. I will have Deckard, Kane, and Cassia finish out over here on the right-hand side in this map number 1 in this best of 3 between Netherlands and Austria. Easy clear into the top lane from Alexstrasza, looking over at the Blaze in the bottom lane. Just gonna force back the Leoric a little bit. Just be a better hooker. Yeah, just be a good hooker. It's not, I don't think that's a crazy request. Kerrigan with a Primal Grasp and Upheaval onto the Cassia. Healing Circles coming down. Jaina Blizzard as well. A little bit of poke here and there from the Mephisto. He did go into Hysteria, at Spite at level 4. Cooldown reduction from those globes. Jaina, Uther just waiting in the bush for the enemy to step up. Joanna around 50%. She will get some healing out from the Deckard Kane as the stun is going to be eaten by the Iron Skin of Joanna. Kerrigan pushes up a wave into top lane, and Mindhawk makes a rotation down into mid. Gonna get a nice combo onto the Joanna in the rotation, but there's not enough to solidify a kill just yet. Ravage in. Actually, that Blizzard might be enough. Oh, the Joanna lives. I think she had like a couple hundred HP before getting a potion from Deckard Kane. Another Upheaval, Primal Grasp. This might be first blood, and it is to the side of Netherlands. Jet Propulsion from Sam gets a decent AoE splash, but where's the damage to follow up for a kill? Just not available at the current time. Where's Kalis, man? Where's Kalis to cheer on his team? I'm trying to say Netherlands a lot, so I spawn my mod. Ucky is just making their safe rotation into bottom lane. I think they were just checking the corridors for any sort of gank potential. 7 Talents here is going to be here over to Netherlands as well. All right, nothing crazy out of the ordinary. We are going to see Alexstrasza moving into the Flame Buffet, the Heat Exhaustion Fire Within. 13 stacks for the Thunderstrokes on Cassia as the Herodric Cubes will be thrown out here and there from Deckard Cain. He does have Sapphire and the Ruby at 1 and 4. 14 regeneration globes for the Alexstrasza, by the way. She's 1 away from being able to start spawning regeneration globes for the allies. That's going to be a kill on Joanna right there. Fantastic dive from the turn-in. Good call from these players as another upheaval Primal Grasp onto Cran. Gonna get the kill onto the old man. Is he going to the retirement home? Absolutely. Blaze with the Pyromania. It will expire. He's getting really low. Ravage from Kerrigan. And that Blaze is nearly dead. Kerrigan tries to read where Mephisto's gonna jump back. Doesn't get the timing just right, but either way, turn availability exists for both teams, and this is the Webweaver phase summoned by the side of Netherlands. By the way, the NA qualifier will be happening in May, if I'm not mistaken, and I believe the Asia qualifier is happening in May as well. That's a dead Mephisto. I don't think he gets out of this one alive. He does Shade of Mephisto down, and I feel like that was to honestly allow Joanna to be able to grab the gems on the way out. Kerrigan Mindhawk might be a little far forward here. Nah, the Uther healing is just fine, and Kerrigan's getting some assimilation shields. She is doing just great. Healing from Alexstrasza is available. Regen globes on top of it. Mid lane Webweaver cleared out by Chris on the Cassia. And Ucky in the bottom lane will be pushing up against Sam. Meanwhile, back in the top, this is where the action is going to be happening. 69. He had 69 stacks for a second on that Uther. Fish will be able to back away, tanking a few tower shots. He's got the 10 talent here. Divine Shield is available. Big Ring of Frost onto 3 players. Kerrigan lands a huge Primal Grasp upheaval, and that's going to be a triple kill. Kerrigan finding 2, Jaina with 1, Alexstrasza Cleansing Flame to chase on 2. This Deckard Cain, he will be able to hearth out. I don't think Kerrigan gets a combo over the gate. What a fantastic
Triple kill.
Netherlands really showcasing their skill here in the beginning of this best of 3. We were talking about it earlier, and you know who goes to the finals. I believe it's 2 teams out of each group of 4 will advance into the second round of the EU qualifiers, because there are 2 rounds of the EU qualifiers. We're in round number 1 here with 16 teams, and then I do believe we narrow it down to 8 through this qualifier, and then in the next one I believe it's narrowed down to the 2 best, I believe, right? First and second are the ones that represent EU, and then NA and Asia, right? There's 4 teams in total. If someone knows better, please correct me in chat. But I do believe that is the flow chart of how everything's going to work here for Nations Cup. Kerrigan jumping in. Jaina drops a Blizzard Shade of Mephisto, or excuse me, Endurance of Hate from Mephisto. I think that was cleansed away by Uther. Divine Shield comes down, and there goes the Cassia. Stay well and listen, buys a window. The Ultra is still chasing out. We've got Leoric. He's going to get the Entomb over the far side of the wall. I'm sorry, Ucky, you are insane right here. They won't get the kill into Joanna for it, but God, that was really cool to see. Leoric is actually going to get into position to body block. Then he's going to start macing his way through Joanna's health bar, but he doesn't have enough damage to get a kill. Still pressuring the Joanna away. Kerrigan looking for the combo onto the Mephisto, who's able to get the shade back. And the Webweaver phase, second one of the game, 8-0 in kills, 13-10 in our levels. And I gotta say, Netherlands are doing a fantastic job here on map 1. Both Kerrigans today have played insane. I heavily agree with that statement. I'm not gonna say who played on the other one, just, you know, for VOD purposes, but because I will put these up on YouTube. I will put spoiler-free additional time as well. I'll start working on these immediately tonight after the stream, so that way the content comes out soon. But my God, are Netherlands blood crazy here in map number 1. Jaina with the improved ice block to avoid the scrollless ceiling from Deckard Cain. And this is bottom lane keep falling for this to the side of Netherlands. Are they going to play for ending? Ucky and Mindhawk positioning leads me to believe they're going to look to end, but the death timers are really low. They do have the talent to your advantage, but I think this is keep to go down, and they back away and look for maybe another team fight. Ooh, gonna grab a camp from mid. That Entomb deserved blood. I feel like if that Entomb was on, I mean, anyone but Joanna and Blaze, then yeah, I think it would have been a kill. But that's kind of a very simple and obvious point, I think. Kerrigan. Combo will not be pulled onto the Joanna. She gets the Iron Skin in time. Jet Propulsion from Blaze through the Kerrigan, who does have the Divine Shield, and she's trying to ravage her way through the enemy, but the Stay While and Listen catches the end of that Divine Shield, so she will be out for a few moments here. The split fight, Netherlands trying to back away. 56 gems, by the way, on this Blaze. Alex Straza, Cleansing Flame, trying to find a snipe or two here and there on the enemy. Drops back down into human form, I guess. She's a night elf, I think, right? Jet Propulsion from Blaze right into Ucky's face, but this Leoric, he doesn't really care about it. We're gonna see 16 talents here achieved before level 13 for the side of Austria, and man, Netherlands, I wouldn't say they're playing with their food, but I feel like they are just moments away from taking map number 1 here. Just a little bit of damage on some of these players. There you go. Leoric finds the start of this. Stun from Uther onto Blaze. He gets the Pyromania, getting healing potions from the Deckard Cain. Meanwhile, on the bottom left of our screen, we will see the Mephisto going down. Blaze falls to Ucky, and this Deckard Cain tries to pick up a few of the gems. Ball Lightning from Cassia, Ring of Frost from the Jaina. All the members of Netherlands play a little bit of volleyball as Kerrigan starts working on the core. Joanna up in 2 seconds. 10 on the Blaze, 10 on the Mephisto. They get some shielding down off this core. Is it enough to end? Bless shield from the Joanna, but the Cassia goes down to Kerrigan before the Stay a While and Listen can connect. Ultralisk and some of these minions on core. That's a kill onto Mephisto. 16-0 in kills. 16-12 in levels. GG. Well played to the side of Netherlands. All right, back into the draft, everybody. You know, it never hurts to ask for Prime Gaming, and you know what? Never hurts to try and get that Prime Gaming money. Bandits gotta eat too, chat. Bandits gotta eat as well. Gotta remember that. Bandits gotta eat. I mean, for the time being, I gotta feed 2 dogs. I gotta feed Copper as well. So, the draft should be relatively the same, if I'm not mistaken. The draft should be exactly the same. So, we'll be just hanging out here waiting for the draft to catch up. I'll edit out all of this in the YouTube VOD. Okay. Optimus Prime Gaming. That'd be funny.
Hunt them down.
That is true, Gatto. That is true, Gatto. I need to get that $64 dues to get the bandit teeth cleaning. You make a good point, Gatto.
I stand ready.
I will fight to my last breath.
Thankfully, summer's almost around the corner. Thankfully, summer's around the corner, so my bills will be a lot cheaper. Actually, I think about it now. My gas bill will go down, but my water bill will go up. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be exactly the same. But at least my health insurance, at least I'm figuring stuff out with my health insurance. All right, we're back into the draft where we left off. We are going to be getting an Imperius and a Gul'dan. So this is the exact same point where we left off with the draft beforehand, before there was a little DC. So we're back, ready into it. All right, I was joking around that this is a Cho'Gall. I would actually love to see this as a Cho'Gall. Like, this actually could work out pretty good. Because it's Infernal Shrines. Why not? A man can hope. I mean, it's Medivh. So, it's Medivh. Get them victories wherever you can. Gatto, you know what? I'm trying. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. I need to put a new painting up for sale tonight. New painting sale. I don't know which one I'm gonna sell. Like, I'm kind of like getting to the point where I'm like okay with parting with a lot of my with my artwork, so I'll make a bid for it tomorrow, but that is going to be your draft for Infernal Shrines. Thank you all for your patience in the little DC that we had, but we are into the actual casting portion of this map. So let me go ahead and start a prediction. Which team wins? Infernal Shrines. I'm just waiting so that the stream can catch up so you can see all of the picks available. You'll throw 2 minutes on it. You know the dealio.
Hey, listen.
Get your gambles in as the prediction is open for map number 2 and our second best of 3 of the day. Netherlands versus Austria. Who wins it? It is a Medivh composition. Medivh Stitches. Honestly, the Medivh is like the biggest outlier in the fact that it's like we could go to a map number 3 because of the Medivh Stitches. So yeah, I just saw a bunch of points dumped into Austria, and I cannot blame you whatsoever on that prediction. It's like I feel like this should take us to a map number 3 with Stitches Medivh, but you know what? Hopefully I'm not caster cursing a team. We're into it. There's your level 1s if it does matter for your predictions. On the left-hand side, we've got the members of the Netherlands team. Team Netherlands. Netherlands. I don't know why I keep saying their name. Fish on the Anubarak. Uki playing the Dahaka. Meat Bicycle on the Brightwing. Haigao on this Gul'dan. And Mindhawk will be playing the Imperius. To the right-hand side of our map, we've got Austria. We've got Chris on the Medivh. We've got Cryon on the Rhaegar. Frobzy on the Stitches. Mustika on this. What are you on? The Vala, and then Sam on the Hogger. You added your PC build. I did. Someone asked me for the PC build thing, so I added it. It doesn't have like stuff like your chair or mouse, and so I probably should get like a better version of the extension so that way you can see like all the PC components rather than just the PC itself, but either way. Alrighty. Gul'dan with Regeneration Globes at level 1. Fish to do the exact same thing with Anubarak. We've got Vala going into auto attack stacks. And we've got a nice competitive bet between these two teams. First Punisher will be Mortar in the top lane, as the rotations do continue from mid to bottom. I wonder if it's the same Mindhawk who does the SC2 modding. I could ask them in the next lobby. Let's see. Netherlands doesn't play. You know what? After this best of 3, I could try and DM them in-game and ask. Celestial charge through the sidewall. That's going to be a Anubarak burrow charge in as well. No kill onto the Vala. She gets a protection and a portal. Gul'dan going to be draining some hope. That's not right. Drain Hope is for the Leoric. This is the Drain Life. There's a difference. Hook onto Anubarak. Max distance forces the burrow from Fish. Actually, you know what, Chess? If you see Fish underscore Hots, if you see them in chat, that's Fish777. So you can actually ask that person because they're on the team with them. That's actually probably the better way to do it rather than me bugging someone in game. Anyways, Mindhawk and friends will be finishing out the camp in the bottom lane. Stitch is not able to step in. Celestial Charge from Mindhawk will connect onto the Stitches. Frobzy trying to back away, get some good healing out from the Rhaegar. The portal's available, and that does get the team out from a sticky situation. Hogger in mid lane soaking everything up as we have our first Punisher Mortar in the top lane up and available. And Team Austria doing a fine job soaking up their experience. Also, making sure that Medivh is picking up stacks. He's at 13 out of 40 for now. As a reminder, as always, if you are a Medivh and you lose your stacks before they're done, you lose every stack, and you're going to have to redo them. Hook on to Ucky in the top lane. Drag meeting Stitches with that. Portal set up by the Medivh, trying to let the team get out. Picking up a few more stacks for the Medivh on his baseline Arcane Rift. Top lane getting targeted by a tower, so this isn't really anything they have to worry about. You can even see Rhaegar turning around, looking for the fight here with the team. Protection from Medivh once again. Short portal available for the Stitches. Gets him out of that forward position. You don't know if you've seen the Kung Pao one? That one's good. Vola vaulting around, just keeping that death dealer value going, as well as keeping our hatred up. We've got the first objective, 12 of these skeletal defenders to the side of Netherlands. The Celestial Charge connects onto 2. The Anubrak Burrow Charge with the Impale following up as well. Protection onto Medivh as he's able to get out. But Rhaegar goes down first. First blood over to the side of Netherlands as this Vala is playing with fire with so little HP. Gets the protection from Medivh, but that opens up a window for Hogger to be killed. Oh no, chat. Oh no, chat. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Medivh's stacks set to 0. They are the same Mindhawk. Oh, look at that. Well, then. It is the first objective, but that is a rough go for Medivh. I don't know how many stacks he lost, but I would assume it was in the 20-plus range. Probably in the 20-plus range, as we will see 10 talent here soon, so you know the dealio. We're going to cycle through the other numbers, get an idea of what those look like. Ucky was looking for a bit of a flank onto the enemy. Gul'dan finishes out his globes for level 1. Punisher jumps over, protection from Medivh. Fish gonna be jumping in. Portal set up by Medivh to double back. Mindhawk looking for the last little bit of damage, but can't find it. And this Punisher's making a lot of siege happen here with the help of the Bruiser camp. This is top lane for it to go down. Dahaka split in bottom, soaking up a little bit. We've got Sam in mid to do the same. But this is 10 talent here to the side of Netherlands. Horrify, Isolation, Cocoon, Brightwing holding. It's gonna be Emerald Wind. And it will also be the Angelic Armament for the Imperius as Anubrak burrows in. That's a lot of damage on Vala. She vaults away. Cocoon onto Medivh. Rhaegar bites out. Celestial Charge onto Medivh once again. Horrify pushing him up against the wall. The Drain. The Protect. Medivh should be fine. That Horrify actually was a scam. I agree with Mindhawk here. Because the Horrify actually should have pushed Medivh this way, and it just pushed him against the wall in the wrong... It was weird. That was a really weird Horrify, I'm not gonna lie. I agree with Mindhawk. No bias, but we might be looking at 2 speedruns here, chat. We might be looking at 2 speedruns today. Oh, this is looking like a very fast map number 2. Will they end? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Top lane keep, and everything goes down 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Even less than that, as the Hogger in mid lane, I think, is dead. Oh, no, he gets a bad bounce. He gets a bad bounce. Oh, he gets a great shockwave, but he's also dead. 12 stacks for the Medivh. Hook goes out from Stitches, connecting onto a Beetle from Anubrak. Top lane will have consistent catapult pressure coming through. That will be needing to be... that's not Hogger. I wanted to look at the catapult. 260 Indestructures is what I wanted to look at right there. As the drag will be followed up by an Anubrak combo. Vala lives. I thought she was dead to rights with the damage available. Emerald Wind from Brightwing pushes the Stitches away. There's a Horrify pushing in the expected direction. And Frobzy does go down. Connection onto Medivh. 13 stacks set to 0. Clip function on Amazon's tablet sucks. You have to go watch the VOD and clip that ad, Baha. Oh, I actually pushed the clip button on my end, so I'm gonna edit that and I'll put it on Twitter later tonight. I have a clip button on my stream deck, so I think I got it. I think I timed, because you have to wait like a few seconds, and also there's a 20-second delay, so either way. Camp to be grabbed, stolen away by the side of Netherlands. Ucky lands a drag, Celestial Charge to follow up. Medivh gonna get protection onto a player here as the Gorge from Stitches is available. Mindhawk is the target. Pops the Angelic Armament, but does go down. Now Hogger will fall on the left-hand side to Gul'dan. Chris jumps in, but that's another Medivh kill. Medivh is lost. Oh, Vala goes down to damage over time from Gul'dan. Emerald Wind, drag, Rhaegar will fall. And the Winions, from Vala. Yeah, they're a little, it's a little early in the game, I think, to call for Winions, because these things are not dealing, 290 damage, 320 to 290 damage into structures from the catapults right now. They're not the strongest in the world. It ain't over just yet, but the next Punisher will be mid lane frozen, and this is going to be knocking on a keep front gate. I expect it to go over to the side of Netherlands. I don't see a world where, I mean, maybe Austria gets a Hook Gorge, Hook, Gorge, Portal, single target kill. It won't win them the objective phase, but at least maybe they can slow down the pressure applied by the enemy and even close some of that experience gap that has formed. Blind Hook will not connect. Danger ping into the bush. I believe that's from one of the players on the Netherlands side as we have Rhaegar into the bush. We have a Hogger setting up for an infinite bounce, but look at this Hogger health bar. Hogger sets up for the bounce, but immediately goes down. Horrify from the Gul'dan will connect onto the Stitches as the Cocoon from Anubrek is on to Rhaegar. The Horrify is out. The portal from Medivh. Dahaka is the Gorge target, but there's no follow-up damage to get a kill onto him. This will be Medivh dying again, losing stacks. This is going to be a pentakill.
Team kill!
And I think they are looking to just end the game here. Imperius is pushing up mid. Dahaka just runs around through top lane. Hogger is back. No, actually, they're looking to end with Punisher. Okay. It ain't over till John Cena says it's over. But how do you know when John Cena says it's over if you can't see him? Huh? Riddle me that one, Twitch chat. So the mid lane keep will be down to 50% before the Punisher's even here. Punisher will jump out onto Stitches, I assume? No, it's going to be onto Hogger just below. Celestial Charge. Protection from Medivh, but look at that health bar of Hogger just getting shredded by Gul'dan and friends. And the mid lane keep shall fall. This is looking like the end of our second best of 3 of the day in favor for the side of Netherlands. They're looking for more than just a dominant ending for a... Oh my god, the health bar of Rhaegar just got halved so quickly. Vala chasing out. Rhaegar does go down. The GG is going to be called. Mindhawk wants to reset those stacks on Medivh. Punisher jumps over, and that is the kill to Horrify from Gul'dan as well. Meanwhile, over here, we do have Anubrek falling to the Vala. Ucky landing the drag. Vala vaulting away. Does he have enhanced agility? He does, doesn't he? Yes, he does. So he moves faster than mount speed. And the core will fall. I was watching Ucky, honestly. GG, well played over the side of Netherlands. They take their round robin match in a 2-0. Baha, you might need to call a plumber if you need to flush your toilet that many times. Well, when Medivh gets bullied like that, you just gotta keep flushing, honestly.